So we have a way of using spirituality as an excuse to be a mediocre. We have a way of making prayer as an excuse to be lazy. You find a believer who is praying in tongues but never read his book, and then is only depending on God factor. You know, they taught you God factor. What about the G factor? Oga, there is G factor and there's also R factor. G factor is God factor. R factor is reading factor. G factor minus R factor will be equal to failure again and again. It's something called repeated failure. God has a role to play. You also have a role to play. Sorry, sir, I'm not part of the men of God that will tell you that it's all up to God. No, sir, it's not all up to God. Let me tell you something too. This formula does not only apply to academics, it also applies to finances. The realm of the spirit will work in partnership with your diligence for a miracle to be bettered. In the equation of betting the miraculous, all right, you have a role to play and God has a role to play. Just because you are a believer and you speak in tongues and then you are using spiritual